Hit sharply on the ground. Simmons is there. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Riding in once again, Mike Moustakas. He topped out in his first trip. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
First delivery to him on the way. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Robles waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Digging in to try it again, Victor Robles. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Bubba is there. He's got it 1 away. Here's Brian Dozier now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And a slider not close here as he missed with it down and in. It's ball 1. Ball and a strike. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. 2 balls and a strike to Dozier.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Ready for another chance? Daniel Murphy comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0 to Murphy. Count even now at 1-1.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Eric Karros. He topped out in his first trip. A ball and no strikes. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
To 2-2 now.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. Digging in for his second at-bat, A.J. Pollock. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Right fielder, A.J. Pollock.
First delivery to him on the way. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sliders in for a strike. Here's the 0-1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And that's the second out. Riding in once again, big dog Bubba. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now the pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. The 0-1 delivery. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone. And in now is Andrelton Simmons. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Springer comes on now, and he has it 1 down. Digging in now, A.J. Pollock was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Hit to third. Dozier fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Ready for another chance. Francisco Mejia. First time up, he went down looking. Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Mejia makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching. Perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Garrett Cole.
Catcher, Garrett Cole.
First delivery to him on the way. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up, you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, George Springer. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheel.
Oh, but a super diving catch takes away a hit. So stepping in, Didi Gregorius. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball.
Get off me, ball. That ball's way too far inside. He's got to step out of the box right now and adjust his bat.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. But that'll be off the wall in right center. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Now in the box, Gary Sanchez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Throw to the plate, and he will be tagged out at the plate. So it digging in to try it again. Michael Brantley. He'll get things started here in the second half of the sixth.
Michael
in the air now out to right field. Bubba has it, and it's a quick out, number one. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Luis Severino. Opportunity to bat for himself with his guys up a run here in the sixth. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Cody Bellinger will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. And it's 1-2.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him. Grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Cole into the windup. Here it is on 0-1. Now a flare out toward right center. Bubba ranging into shallow right, and the inning is over.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
Ready once again, Gary Sanchez. He's a Gold player who adds a potent power back to this lineup.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Pitch on the way. Fastball called for strike 2.
As a hitter, you see a pitcher working east-west. This is where you got to tell yourself to stay tall. You can't cover both sides of the plate. You got to pick one and trust it.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Gary Sanchez is retired to start out the 7th. Mike Moustakas stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Digging in once again, Brian Dozier. His line includes a single and a fly ball in 2 at-bats thus far. Lays off 1-0. The 1-0. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So instead of leading off the next inning, A.J. Pollock bats here after the 2-out success. Ready for another shot now, A.J. Pollock. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Hit sharply on the ground. There is Dozier on to second for the force out in the side. Here's Brian Dozier now. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. Here comes the first pitch.
Brian Dozier.
This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning. Here's Daniel Murphy now.
Third baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Number 4 will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 4.
He's set, and the pitch. A high fastball is in there.
One of the keys to pitching late in the games, first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And the throw is late at first, so they can't get anybody out. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. They'll add a big insurance run here as the runner scores from second. Standing in, Andrelton Simmons. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
And he scores on a daring steal of home. Slow little roller to third. Dozier is there, and indeed he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. At the plate, A.J. Pollard. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
A.J. Pollard.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Francisco Mejia. No hits to this point. And this one gets away. Popped him up. Dozier has room in foul territory. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Stepping into the box, big dog Bubba. He comes in 0-for-2 thus far. From the stretch. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer, needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
Drilled to the left side. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Garrett Cole.
Garrett Cole.
Edwin Encarnacion will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 10, Edwin Encarnacion. Now pitching, on Hager. Now playing second
And a
base.
good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, George Springer. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. High pop-up. Number 4 has got it, and the side is retired.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
Stepping into the box, Michael Brantley. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Left fielder.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Dozier is there for it, and that's the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Josh Hader, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Justin Bohr will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Justin Bohr.
Try to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Hit in the air out to center field. Springer on the run. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Victor Robles digging in now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. 2 out, nobody on. Goodness. 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Cespedes is there, and the inning is over. Craig Kimbrell comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Didi Gregorius will be charged with trying to start a rally in the 9th as they go to no balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 on its way. Fouled off. Ready with the 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth. Settling in now, Gary Sanchez. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Popped high in the air. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mike Moustakas. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Murphy near the bag at third. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. In now, Andrelton Simmons. He'll get us started. First delivery to him on the way. And we are underway here this evening as the first pitch misses for ball one. The 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to the right. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first. So striding in, Brian Dozier. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And the fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Off is Simmons. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned. Digging in, Daniel Murphy. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going.
Daniel Murphy.
Getting a few steps off the second there. Now the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. The 1-1 home is taken for ball two. Simmons leads off second with one gone in the inning. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Coming to the plate now, Eric Karros, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone. Stepping in, Victor Robles, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. No balls and one strike. Counts even at 1-1 to Victor Robles.
Count is 1-2.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Harper has a read on it. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the. Now at the plate, Matt Kemp. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Matt Kemp.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. The 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
The 3-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Pollock has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Scooter Gennett.
Second baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Gennett.
And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. So coming to the plate, Giancarlo Stanton.
Batting third, left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Hit hard down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and That's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though, that fastball that's high in the zone.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
Well, he came right back in there after he hit the previous batter. I like it.
Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. Gone! So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Freddie Freeman. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Robles is back, and he'll get there to make the play for round number 2.
Right fielder.
Standing in, Bryce Harper, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Sliders in for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line, but speared on a hop. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, A.J. Pollock. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this lead.
Hammered the other way to deep right field. Back goes Harper on the warning track. He makes the catch. Now to the plate, Francisco Mejia. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. 3-0 now. Stripling has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. So 1-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stanton has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. Coming to the plate now, Nolan Arenado. Set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First offering on its way. Here's Arenado with a drive. Well hit to left and deep. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Digging in, Manny Machado. Here comes the first pitch. He had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Drilled on the ground to short. Taken in by Simmons. On to first, so a good bounce-back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Stepping in, Gary Sanchez. First pitch on its way. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Hard hit toward the hole. Simmons has it. And there's out number 2. Digging in now, Ross Stripling. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest. 1-1. The 1-2. Sent out to straightaway center field. Dozier has a play, and that retires the side. Now to the plate, the pitcher, number 77. 9-1-2 due up. First offering on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
It'll be interesting to see if the pitcher goes back to that. I don't know if the hitter was trying to work the ball the other way, but whatever it was, it just did not look good.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Number 77 is retired to kick off the inning. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
And he'll put it away now without much of a problem. 2 gone now here in the third. First pitch coming. Here it is. A high fastball is in there.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this 2-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he chased it in the dirt. Sanchez goes to get it, and the throw to first ends the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Kemp. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. First pitch of the at-bat. Bouncer up the middle. Dozier has it. And that's out number 1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Scooter Gennett. And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. High and deep to right center. Robles going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Giancarlo Stanton. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Super important situation right here for the pitcher to go 1-2-3. Get back in the dugout, regroup. He struggled early, but if he can knock out this 1-2-3 inning, I think he can right the ship.
Stays alive, still 0-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Robles is going to have room out there as he puts this. Here's Daniel Murphy now as we begin the top of the 4th.
Leading off for the 51. Third baseman, Daniel Murphy.
He's set. Here it comes. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Catch made out there by Kemp, and there's one gone. Riding in once again, Eric Karros comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Justin Bour move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. 1-1 pitch is a knuckle curve. He's in the hole now, 1-2. Ready with the 1-2. And try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. Ready for another chance? Victor Robles. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. 0-1 the count. Set to deliver the 0-1. This is flared out towards second. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Digging in to try it again, A.J. Pollock. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And there he goes towards second. A pitch out. The throw. Robles at second with 2 down. And that one just missed outside.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive some?
And we'll have to leave it. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Freddie.
Leading off the fourth inning, third baseman, Freddie Freeman.
First delivery to him on the way. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And it's gone as they add still another. At the plate, Bryce Harper. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. A shot to second base and handled for the first out. Here's Nolan Arenado.
The last at-bat, Manny B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So digging in now, Manny Machado. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High and deep to left center field. Brantley going back at the track. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So striding forward now, Gary Sanchez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. Now at the plate, Francisco Mejia. He'll start off the fifth in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled away. High pop-up. Arenado is under it. He's got it one away. In now, Michael Brantley. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Kemp has a read on it. 2 down. Next to hit will be the pitcher, number 77. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Cody Bellinger will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. The 1-0. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
That's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside.
And we'll have to leave it there.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
So here now is the pitcher, Ross Stripling. First pitch on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
1-1 the count. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the powerful center fielder, Matt Kemp. No balls and a strike to count. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Barehanded for 1. On to first, and Kemp is bounced into a double play. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. And it's fouled away. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2. Here now the 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. A swing and a miss as he chased. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Andrelton Simmons. He singled and popped out in his first 2 at-bats.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Now in the box, Brian Dozier. He went down on strikes last time up. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that one stayed up a little high. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Now the 2-1 pitch. Off is Simmons. Now Dozier with a drive out to left field. Back goes Stanton. Gone! Digging in once again, Daniel Murphy.
How about it? Third baseman, Daniel Murphy. Your attention, please. Now pitching, Tony Watson.
Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. Arenado in foul ground. 1 out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Justin Bourne. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your ace swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Ready with the 1-1. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Ready for another shot now, Victor Robles. He's a diamond player who possesses a dangerous mix of contact hitting ability and speed. He's a tough one to keep off the base paths. Sanchez is there, and the side. Ready for another chance, Giancarlo Stanton. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
Left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
First pitch on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. High and deep to left center field. Robles looking up. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
He better find a way to stop missing in those dangerous spots. He just got burned on that same exact pitch. He has got to find a way to execute a little bit better.
Base is empty here with nobody out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Robles waits on it. Makes the play, 1 away. Striding in once again, Bryce Harper hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And that one just missed outside.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
The relay, but he is in there with a triple. Here's Nolan Arenado.
The batter, number 28.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball, so I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter, so I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Here's Manny Machado now. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. That is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. And another foul ball. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and the inning continues. So that 2-out success means Gary Sanchez will get to hit here. And he's safe. Digging in once again, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And now indication from the dugout that they'll issue the free pass. And with Eddie Matthews will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Josh Hader trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. And a fastball just a bit high. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Hit to first. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just...
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
Leading off the inning, A.J. Pollard. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Leading off for Anaheim. Right fielder, A.J. Pollard.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Under it is Harper, and Bryce has got it for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Francisco Mejia. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Jeanette has it. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Here's Michael Brantley. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's set and the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So at the very least, that 2-out base hit will prevent the pitcher spot from leading off the next inning. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Josh Hader. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Mark Reynolds will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Comes set and the 0-1. His fastball taken high for a ball. Brantley is off at first with 2 away. A ball and 2 strikes now.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess
a swing and a miss. That retires the side and...
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
So here's Matt Kemp now. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th. Here comes the first pitch.
Center fielder, Matt.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Brantley is under it. 1 down. Ready once again, Scooter Jeanette. 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch so far.
Scooter Jeanette.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. That's lifted the other way out to left. Brantley has it in his tracks, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Giancarlo Stanton comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line.
this guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat, his 2nd home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
That's on the inside corner to put him behind here. 0-2. swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. In now is Andrelton Simmons.
Leading off with a 51.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Fouled off. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Here's Brian Dozier now. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Hit hard down the line. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. From the stretch. This is in the air to left. Arenado will look this one in, and that's out number 2. Digging in to try it again, Justin Bour. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone, get himself back in this count.
And Machado will make the catch here, and that ends. So here's the cleanup hitter, Freddie Freeman. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Manny V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Robles is there to put this one away, and perhaps an over-anxious Harper is set down on the first pitch he sees. First pitch coming, here it is. Popped him up. Mejia over to his right, and that's the 3rd out. Victor Robles digging in now. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Center fielder, Victor Robles.
Here comes the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. Taken in by Machado. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting.
So stepping in, A.J. Pollock. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A bouncer to the left side. Machado has it. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Francisco Mejia. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Machado waits on it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game. Broadcasting live from Oriole